Hey everybody, welcome back to Relic Hunting with Rick. Man, I am on a road trip and I ran through this old town and I kind of pulled off the highway, went down a little side road and got to looking around and just found this old town that I've seen the sign for several times. And it is a little town called Oakfield, and it was incorporated in 1900. And it's not really a ghost town. They still have a church here. There's some residents that live here, but it's really neat for old stuff. And I would love to try to get permission to some of these old buildings and around the parking lots, but they all have no trespassing signs. But so I thought we'd start right here. This town was established in 1900, and literally I am standing on a road track that went, just right through the side of town here, and it's just an old forgotten ghost town. So right here we are in the middle of town, and this is the town well. They put a gazebo up around it. Now I don't know when the gazebo, they were trying to revitalize the town and save it and do festivals and little things like that, but this was the original well that was in the center of town. And literally I am in the center of town. There's the post office, there's a bank. I'm not sure what that was, maybe a drugstore or mercantile. Maybe that was the mercantile over there. But it's just unbelievable. It's just, the town is just gone. There's just a few residents that live here. And but this was their original well in the center of town, where people would come and get water and water their horses, and they probably got water for the train. That's an awful lot of water for a train, isn't it? But it's one of the neat things about riding through South Georgia in these old towns, and you just never know what kind of treasures you're going to find. It's really awesome. And so we're going to walk up here to check this old place out right here. It's just really cool. There's the old post office right there, and there goes a resident. Look at this, man. Let me get back where we can see it. Man, look at that. That is so cool. I wonder if we can walk up here and look inside. Shh. Oh, look. What in the world? Look at that old piano. Oh my word. I wonder what this was. There's some shelves up there. The roof's caving in. Again, the town was incorporated in 1900, so I don't know when the buildings were built. Oh, it's nice and cold coming through here. Oh my gosh. Whew. I just got chill bumps coming up. One side, can you see my face? The wind is blowing through this building, and I just got chills. Could be haunted. Now, if that piano starts playing by itself, I'm out of here. Isn't that cool? Look at that. Holy Pete. This looks like it may have been two different things at one time, and they've, trying to revitalize the town. They put electrical wiring, and you see they just drilled holes through the brick. And look at that brick. There's concrete in there, so that was, obviously after the Civil War, but look at that poison ivy. Woo, don't touch that. Looky. Look inside there. Man. Isn't that cool? Up. Look out, Bo. There's some fire ants. I'm not going to sit right there and do a video on the porch. Watch where you sit, Bo. In South Georgia. So, anyways, man, what a beautiful, oh, I need to clean my lens, don't I? Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, look at that. The old post office is there. People still mail out, you know, the community. And I don't know what that little building was over there, but you know, there's an old getaway truck backed up to the bank there. There's a building in the back that's kind of caved in. Look at this. Look at that. Look at the bank just caved in and falling in. And from what I understand, this bank was established in 1915 is when they built this bank. And it was only in operation for 3 years. Look at the design. Look at that. Exchange Bank. Can you read that? Can you read that? Exchange Bank. Right there. Then it goes around that side. But it says posted no trespassing, so I can't go on the porch. I can't get a video of the inside, and I can't go around back. But look at all the marble. I mean, in 1915, what a neat old building. Look at the timbers up in there in the top, the rafters, you know, and then the old brick in there, and it had cement walls. Boy, I'd like to look in there. I'm just not brave enough to go in because I don't know who owns it. And it says no trespassing, and we don't trespass without permission. So I don't know what this old building was. It looks like it's been modified or something, but it could have been, you know, maybe an old mercantile at one time or something like that. Looks like it had brick runs through there and then wood floors. I mean, I don't know. But in 1915, this place was probably a bustling little community, and with just a couple residents that live here now. And there's a resident walking behind me, and I'm not going to put her on camera because she might beat me up. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Have you lived here for a long time?
It's 89.
Yes, ma'am. Do you know much about the area over here?
A little bit.
Yeah? Wow. Let me pause this. Okay, so we're back. And the nice neighbor lady told me about where the jail was, which is right behind the bank. How convenient. Right behind the bank. And then the other building that we saw behind the post office is their voting precinct where they still vote. And so I got a name of who owns the bank, and I'm going to go into town and try to find him here in a minute. Just make a cold call, but let's look through here. Oh, watch those fire ants. Oh, look at there. Wow. Everything just went right down the toilet. Look. Old barrel bands. Look, they probably made barrel kegs. Those old bands or wagon wheels maybe around those to form them. So, man, how cool is that? That is just awesome. Yeah. So we're going to go try to find the gentleman that owns the property, and we're going to maybe make a cold call visit and say hello and introduce ourselves and ask him if we can take some inside pictures of his bank. But I'm going to show you, I'm not going to go out in that grass, but I'm going to walk over here beside the post office, and that is the voting precinct, and they still use it today. It's still being used. And this is the bank. This is the back side of the bank. That's the truck they use to haul all the money. Not really. How cool is this? That, my friends, was the old jailhouse. Here's what the neighbor lady said. And I'm already eat up with ticks and chiggers, so I am not walking back there. But I just wanted to get you guys a little closer to it. And that is what they used as an old jailhouse. Now that would be, yeah. I'm sure Festus was there the whole time, guarding it. Matthew and Doc. Yeah, man, how cool is that? I love going through old towns like this. You know, ones that are nice, I mean, quiet, old. You know, I mean, a lot of revitalization's taking place through the years in a lot of different towns. And so anyway, I'm gonna get on Google. Oh, she did tell me that this building here was used as a shoemaker, cobbler. I believe that's what the name of it is. The guy that had this at one time was a shoemaker. So that was what all the shelves were for in there. That they did made shoes and boots and all that kind of stuff. So anyways, that's kind of where we're at. And I'm going to see if I can get permission to go in there. There's another nice neighbor driving down the road. What a cute little town. So let's see if we can contact the man that owns the bank and maybe we can look inside. I'll be right back. Well, unfortunately, the owner is not home. I tried to call. Well, I went by and tried to call, and nobody answered. Nobody was home. So, anyways, we've got the back side of this building, which the one that I thought was a mercantile. The neighbor lady said that it was a grocery store. So, but that's the back side of it there. The old big steel bars and all that kind of stuff. So anyways, quite a beauty. You know, back in the early 1900s. And that's it. So we just thought maybe we'd check it out as we were driving through town. And anyways, this is their park right here. So yeah, so anyways, I'm gonna get back on the road and start heading towards home. Not far, but it's getting late in the afternoon. And if the owner calls me back, I'll introduce myself to him on the phone and ask him next time I come through. I'm gonna try to get permission to metal detect. That's what I want to do. I want to get permission to metal detect it. So anyway, that's it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed the tour of this forgotten town. Be sure and hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and leave me some suggestions and comments below, like make better videos or something. I know, it's rough. I'm running out of material. So anyways, God bless you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I love you. I mean it. We'll catch you next time right here on Relic Hunting with Rick.